back to episode 6 of Rob's Jobs Tiny House build videos. In this episode I will continue with the garage. Right now I am laying it on the floor. I put all the parts together and I'll be screwing them together now. Alright, all the parts have been screwed together and now it's one big component and it's ready to be put onto the front of the trailer. This is in its place now. I drew the locations where the arms have to go, so now it's just a simple job of screwing them into the existing frame. The garage steel frame compartment is complete. Everything is screwed into place and pretty tight. Just these things need to be spot welded, I think, because I can also use screws, but I think spot welding would be clearly the easiest and probably cheapest as well. I'll borrow a spot welder soon to do that job, but first I will continue with another task, and that is making the insulation in the roof. And I made this steel cutting tool from a piece of metal stud. So you can cut that as butter, straight in half, 50 centimeters, because the spacing of my steel. You can take the block and fit it up in there. First into the hollow part and then down in here. And that's it. Shove it that way. Easy. Alright, that's looking pretty good and it's going really well, so now I'm at it. I'm gonna continue with the wall panels and let's see how far I get today. It should feel much more like home if all the insulation is in. As you can see, I've made pretty good progress here. The roof is almost entirely done. This side is going pretty well, so I think I'm almost halfway. I'll show you the tool I use. I made a piece of metal really sharp, and this way I can easily cut through this thick stuff and it goes through there as butter. Fitting them in is very easy as well. You just put them in the hollow part, squeeze them in tightly and then push them into the flat part, and then they stay like this. Here on the side of the rear window there is no insulation yet. I'm going to use these two panels that are cut to size to fit into here, so that there's also a 10 centimeter insulation layer in that little corner. Every wall has to be covered equally because a lot of heat goes wasted by the walls. So I just drew that out and now I'm sawing the panels to fit it to size. I ended up sticking them on with double-sided sticky tape. So now the entire tiny house is ready for the interior wood paneling, but I have to wait for that for a long while because first I have a lot more things to do. All the rockwool insulation has been done. Every little block is on its place and it's pushed together and it's all neat in there. All the sides and the roof. I opened up this part of the fence, so now we can do the first time of taking the tiny house out. And this will be the moment where we see if it even fits underneath. It should be tight, but I hope it should be alright. I just have to wait until the family where I'm staying at is coming and we're all gonna do it together. Alright, we're dragging it with the car. Should fit. He's going back first. Good job, Valentino. Push it! Push it, Valentino. Yeah, okay, backside. Back that way, back that way. Stop, stop, stop. Oh my god, it's clearing out perfectly. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. It's out. Woohoo! I forgot my camera yesterday, but I did all of this and I finished up the wheel wells here. I cover them all in aluminum foil and then I cover them in this plastic layer. So now it should be pretty nice, watertight and splash proof.
Hey.
So the next task that we are doing is cutting some aluminum foil, and we'll be putting that here on the side all over this edge to make sure that if there is water coming down beneath or from between the siding, that it won't go into the wood. So we're cutting out some strips here and we're going to add some glue. After gluing the aluminium sheets, I'm ready to put them on here. As you see, this is the edge we want to protect from moisture. So we're covering it on both sides over the top with a bunch of glue, and we're gonna put tape over on top of it as well, so it's extra well sealed. The last bit is being taped on. Yeah, smooth. Now the entire subfloor is nice, waterproof, resistant and ready to be wrapped.
That was it for this week's episode.
Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.